Progust Day number 12. Back to my turn. Supertramp, one of my favorite bands of all time. And oddly enough, an album that I never really got into when it first came out years ago. Growing up, I was a big fan of the Roger Hodgson hits, all the pop stuff. And then as I got older, I got into, Crime of the Century and some of the more proggy stuff that the band has done. And I love this band a lot. But this is an album that sort of always kind of hung out there as one I never really gave enough attention to. So, good time to bring it back into Progust here and give it a listen. It is without Roger Hudson. It is definitely more proggy than Breakfast in America and all those kind of albums that the band was known for in the 70s and early 80s. There's a 16-minute track, the title track, which features David Gilmour on guitar. Unmistakable. The minute he comes in, you know it's him. But Rick Davies writes some amazing songs on here. Better Days is another great song that could have been a hit. Ever Open Door closes out the album, a 3-minute ballad that sounds like something they would have done in the early days. It's beautiful. Geoff, what did you think about this album actually? I mean, I've gone
I
back
had,
and
I
listened to
had,
it recently and
I had this album back in the day. I absolutely love this album. I think it's really
yeah,
good.
it's better than I remember. And actually Cannonball is better than I remembered. I'd never really liked it, but that's actually a great song.
Cannonball was a massive hit in Europe. Like it was really big, and the title track's really. I just think the title track's brilliant because I would be like a lot of the other albums, apart from the hits and stuff. Rick Davis tracks would be the ones I would generally skip, but I
Right.
think it's really solid.
So yeah, if you checked out on Supertramp after Crime of the Century or Breakfast in America, like I did, this is worth listening to because it is dated and it sounds a little bit in the 80s. It has those drums and keyboard sounds from the 80s. That might be the only thing that sort of holds it back a little bit, but it's still a really fun record and definitely worth checking out. So give it a listen and let us know what you think about this one.